Hello, this is Survival-gyver, and today we're talking about EDC, Everyday Carry. So I don't carry this all the time. This is for a specific job for the week because the other guy is on vacation, so I'm covering. And I like to be prepared. So everyday carry is something different for everyone. Nothing is right or wrong depending on what your application is or your occupation as well. So we're going to discuss what I've been using for this week. All right. By the way, today is July 4th, so happy Independence Day for you guys that are here in America. Freedom, right? So this is what I'm using this week, and I had to remove some things in here that I cannot show on the channel, so I don't get strikes for violating terms or anything. Also, to keep my business information private. So the notebook that's in here is empty, and so is the pack in the back, and we're going to discuss everything. This is just a quick rundown, and I will do reviews on each and every single one of these. I already have, and most of the time I've already done this, and this, and this, and the other couple items I have not. So we're going to be going through all of it in the next couple of weeks. So first things first, you'll see there's 2 flashlights, 2 knives, a prybar, a lighter, a water-resistant notepad, it's like a steno book kind of thing, and a multi-use pouch in the back. There are a couple other things that are in my regular EDC, which includes my wallet with my RFID card. Battery bank, you see this in quite a few videos because I actually like this one, it's really cool. And I'm always testing one item for review. So I always have at least one of those items on me. In this case, it's the NiteCore MT1C Pro, so which is another flashlight, and that'll be coming up in probably 2 weeks. Typically, I test them for at least 2 weeks. I throw them around. This I've had for a few days now, but it's not in my regular carry because, well, I don't know. I haven't used it that much, and I need to rely on certain things. So this week I'm working in a security booth, checking semi-trucks coming in and out of the facility. It's a manufacturing facility. So we're checking the lock tags on the truck, the bill of lading, any other kinds of specialty or hazmat paperwork, things of that nature. And we do random checks on the vehicles leaving, coming and going for security reasons and safety reasons. Like if a trailer is leaving our facility and it's in really bad shape for whatever reason, whether it's damage that was incurred by the driver, because all of our stuff is checked regularly, or maybe it's just something we failed to see at the dock, or wasn't reported, or nobody read the report for whatever reason, we do safety inspection on it before it leaves. It's really complicated. So there's a reason why there's more than one flashlight. Knives for opening up tags, and sometimes I got to remove plastic cellophane from items and such. So there's a lot going on here. And the lighter is because even though I don't smoke, once in a while, since we have to hold up the driver, if he wants to have a smoke, I got a lighter. It's just something nice to do. So first off, I'm going to start with this. This is the Maratac Mini LEP Cosmos, which is the laser flashlight. It's the one with the 25-mile range. It's very pinpoint accurate. I've already done a review on this. Excellent flashlight. Highly recommended it. With a rechargeable battery on the inside. I think it's a 14500, which is like a AA battery. This is just a rechargeable one, but it's got a belt clip on it, so I could put it on my gear just fine. This one I haven't done a review on, and I will do it shortly, probably by this weekend. I don't know if you can read that. It's kind of hard. This is the Maratac Ultra Compact Floodmaster. This little flashlight, which is also the same battery as the other one, I think it's the 14500. Yeah, 14500 rechargeable battery. this thing is crazy wide beam. So it's a flood, and it's got a couple of modes. It's got a low, it's got a high, and it's got strobe. And you'll notice there's no button on it because all you do is turn the end, and you get your different settings. You do it 6 times and you get strobe. But so you saw how this one was really pinpoint. This one lights up an entire room. It's a really wide beam, and it's diffused, so it's a nice wide but clear view. So I will be showing this one off soon. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have a pocket clip, which is fine. It does come with a lanyard, and I'll be doing a review on this in a little while, as I said. Alright, so that's it on flashlights. This is the Tisur. This is a titanium prybar, which I use a lot. You can probably tell by some of the wear on the front. Obviously, I don't have much on nails, so sometimes I need to open up things between soda cans and plastic containers and all sorts of other things, and my lack of fingernails, for the most part, make it difficult. So I use this. It's lightweight, it's titanium, so it's not magnetic, so I'm not going to get stuck to anything. It does have, unfortunately I can't open it at the moment. Shows you last time I probably used this. Took a moment, it's alright. I actually used a pen cap to open it. So obviously I haven't used it in a long time. It's a little dirty down there, so I'll clean that up so it'll be easier to open. But it does have a tie cutter or quarters cutter on it. Very rare do I use it, but I can if I needed to. Obviously, because it is a multi-tool, it's never a multi-tool without a bottle opener. So it has a bottle opener on it, and it's got a little bit holder on the end, which is not actually listed to hold bits, but it does fit the smaller ones, like the 1/4 inch bits. So that is excellent. I use it all the time. Next is the Scribe, CRKT Scribe. See how dirty it is. I use it all the time. I got to sharpen it because it's pretty dull at the moment. So there you go, Scribe. So this is that little, everything I have on my channel is relatively listed as EDC because I carry it at least some point in time. But it's got the fake carbon fiber handle. It's plastic, but it's got that little texture to it, so it makes it easier to use. This spine on this is pretty thick. It's got its little sheath, which only goes on one way. Yeah, so there we go. And of course it's got the clip on the back. You may notice that it makes noise now. It never did prior. I've used it so much that I think that I've clearanced the inside out, I guess from closing it that way, and I wasn't supposed to, so it's made some room on the inside. So now it's got a little bit of play in the sheath. Nothing I can really physically see, but you can definitely hear it. So use it all the time. It's always in my pant pocket. With the, I almost always carry these two together, the prybar and the Scribe. Now this one is a Countycomm product. This is one of their exclusives. This is their, worked with Vosteed, I believe. Drawing a blank on the name of it at the moment. I think this is the mini NightShade. Super sharp, very dirty at the moment. I should say Vosteed in the corner there. Yes, it does. So this is the mini NightShade with the Ultem handle. Very, very dirty. But so far very reliable, and it comes with a little storage vault, or a little bag that comes with the extra springs, and they are adjustable if you want to open it up. This is almost always on me as well. Comfortable to handle, very, very sharp. This is for things that I won't use, that are too delicate to use the Scribe, because the Scribe is more of a utilitarian, but this is more fine cutting. Or, you know, I must have done this about 8 times now, but you can shave with it just fine. So it's that kind of sharp. So if I have to open up paperwork, or I'm just cutting an apple for eating it kind of thing, this is an excellent tool. These are limited production, so you may want to hop on to Countycomm.com to pick one up. If you use the discount code Survival-gyver, which is linked in the description, you get 10% off your entire order, which is awesome, by the way. So yeah, I definitely got to clean it up. It's definitely dirty, but I do use it. Even though it's an exclusive item, I use it. I know a lot of people that is blasphemy, but I like to use tools regardless if they work. You know, as long as they work, they'll be in my loadout here. So, and this has got that access lock, so I can just simply close it. That to the side. This is also one I've only done a short to. This is the Ultem, same material, made by Countycomm. This is their Flame Vault. So it's got the Ultem body on it. It's got a titanium base plate. This is also a limited production item. Let's see, there's 531 of 1,000. So it's got titanium screws, titanium base plate. It's etched with how many is in there. So it's a lighter of sorts. So right now I have this empty because I'm required. Yeah, because I don't want to set the house on fire here. It's got like a ferrocerium rod down the side. So you have this piece here, you can definitely see it's been used. And you have your lighter fluid on the inside, soaks through that. Keeps this away from your fingers. Strike down or up, your choice. I'm going to be doing a better review on that shortly, when we're no longer under a fire watch. And you get a really tall flame, like a 4 to 6 inch long flame off this thing. So that's cool. It comes with a like a cotton wick on the inside. You can see how it's in the shape. You can see it kind of right through it. So this also lets you, when it's filled, where the fluid line is. Oh, I forgot to show you. It has an O-ring up here, and it has this cotton wick on the inside, and this piece here. They all come apart, and it comes with a pack with replacement parts. So that's cool. You can buy the parts separately, but you could also just get it with the lighter. Again, this is another limited production one, but I like it. It is a good conversation starter. So say if a driver has a cigarette or a cigar, they need a light, you got something on you, and then they're like, oh, that's really cool. Where'd you get this from? It's from Countycomm.com. This is their Ultem Flame Vault. And it's just a good conversation starter. So everybody's stressed to begin with because I have to inspect their vehicle. But yeah, that's cool. So awesome part. So whatever makes it easier on us, and also make it easier on the driver. This is also a Countycomm. Actually, both of these are Countycomm products. I do like their products. Very, very well built. This is their, I don't remember the name of this one. I gotta do a review on this and this. I'll probably do them together. I don't know. This is a book cover made of Xpac. And it's got this big section on the front if you want to put patches. I don't have a decent sized Countycomm patch. I'm probably going to pick one up and throw it on the front. I have really small ones, but nothing decent sized. Or I could put my name across here. Or I am working on a patch design with another collaborator. So we're going to come up with some cool Survival-gyver esque morale patches. But we just started that a couple weeks ago, so that's a long way to go. And I can't draw for the life of me. So this is just a book cover, which fits really, really tight. It fits a specific kind of book, composition book. This is Pen and Gear, which is a Walmart brand product. And it fits nice and tight inside here, so it keeps it water resistant. They tell you Xpac is waterproof, but you still have paper on here, and since it doesn't cover everything, so water can still get in on the edges, but it won't get through the top, that side, or the bottom. So right now this book is empty, and I did that on purpose because I'm not allowed to leave company information in here for you guys to see, because I'd get fired, and I have no intention of doing that. So that's that. And I also like it because it's bright color, so it's easy to find. So that's it there. Now, what is this thing? Throw this on the side here. my dog next to me, so I hope she didn't freak out. This is also an Xpac product by Countycomm. This is a dual storage bag. Pardon me. See? This is a one-shot video. So, it's all Xpac material. It's got the nice, it's got a YKK zippers on it, and he's got these reflective paracord style holes on them. Nice big patch, hook and loop here for patches. So, what the heck is this for? Well, this is a utility bag. Just in case you want to know who's making noise, that would be her. She's so pretty. All right, so let's take a look here. Let me move this back over. Anyway, this is a utility bag. I've already had to pull everything out of it. And I'm going to do a review on this separately because I have an idea for Countycomm how they can make this significantly more useful for my kind of work. Anyway, in here you have, open up the zipper, silver on the inside. You can see how well the patch is put in there, the patch material. So you have this short pocket here. And now the top one, you're going to say, well, it's only that amount. That's what it looks like. It's not. It's full length. So, oh, that fits my arm past my watch. And you can tell it's a Countycomm item because it's got the government information on it. Maratac is Countycomm brand. It's got these nice little hooks on the side. Help you for opening and closing, or if you need to connect it to a pack or something. So, what would make this better for me? Other than black. Black was the only color available at the time, but they have it in orange, they have it in silver or gray, and I think they have it in a green, like a camel color green, OD green. So what would make this better, especially since you have this nice big opening section here? Well, this would make a great map carrier, map or bill of lading, since this will hold a regular piece of paper. So what you do, I'd add a second, or third, I should say, zipper here, a small one, just so you could handle some pens. I mean, you could always put them here, but just a little pen holder for markers and such. And then try to find some way to do a clear cover on the back for a bill of lading, or a bill of lading would make it easier, or a receipt or some kind of listing so you know what you can go through. And it would be protected, or mapped if you're hiking. Because there are places in the country that do not have cell service. So you can put your map in here. It'd be in a water resistant package, and that'll help you out. So if you're doing like SARS training, search and rescue, maybe you're doing just hiking, exploring, you can have, or even military work, map carrier. So of course then you could have your compass, or your I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head. It's that clear plastic piece for mapping ley lines. I can't think of the name of it. Anyway, if you've ever worked with a compass, you know what I'm talking about. There's a special kind of ruler for it. You can always put that in these, so you always have plenty of room. I mean, I suppose you could put your pens and such in the big one here, but I would put other smaller items in here if necessary. But they show you on the website that they put like wire. If you work in IT, you can put one section for your connectors, the other section for your wire and such. So it's just a utility pouch. So it works as is, but it could be a little bit better. And so I've never sewn Xpac before. So I'm going to go find somebody that has worked with this material, probably a sale shop, and see if they can put in some kind of clear page in it. The only other thing I would do to make this a little bit better, I mean, right now this is flexible, but if they got a piece of flexible plastic from like a binder or a cutting board, just something in it. So if you had to mark on the piece of clear, so you need to write something, you had some way of writing on it. That would make it a hell of a lot easier than me using my leg for that. But that's it. That's stuff I use for this week. Remember, your EDC should change as necessary. you should always have options. Obviously, none of this, well, these two would be fine for an airplane, but nothing else would. I don't know about the flashlights. I typically don't use, well, when was the last time I used a plane? Before 9/11. So, yeah, I don't deal with any of the TSA stuff, even though I do work in an airport from time to time. But of course, there'll always be one item like this that I'm testing. So I don't leave that on my EDC until it passes my approval. Of course, my battery backup, my power supply for my phone, because my phone does not last that long anymore. Now it's like 5 years old, 5 or 6 years old, and the battery's going. So having a nice lightweight battery backup, good thing to do. Of course, of course have a cable for it. A pen, if you have a pen floating around. I don't have one other than the big pen on the desk here. So there's a pen if you need it. Wallet, keys. But your EDC should change as needed. So don't be worried that you have the same thing every time. All right. So if you have the same job for 30 years and all you use is a flashlight and a knife and a pen, because wherever else you're riding it's fine, that's fine. You don't need anything extra. But my job is always changing. I cover multiple positions for multiple facilities, so this is what I have to do. And this works for me. This is the other reason why I'm always testing different kinds of equipment. Always looking for something that's lighter, stronger, sharper, brighter, to do all sorts of things in a decent budget. So obviously most of this here is Countycomm, so there's a link in the description. Well, there'll be a link for all the items, but there is a coupon code in the bottom there for 10% off your entire order through Countycomm. It doesn't expire, so use as many times as necessary or needed. Other than that, that's it. So thank you for watching. Questions or comments, leave them below and I will answer them as soon as I can. Usually, with my channel getting as big as it has in the last couple months, it's taken me about 48 hours to respond. Sometimes it's immediately, sometimes it's immediate. Can't talk today, I swear. So questions, comments, feel free. There will be reviews on the Floodmaster, the Flame Volt, this composite book cover, and this utility bag in a little while. Probably give it the next couple of weeks. If you need a review sooner than that, I already have it done. I just need to do all the descriptions and all the codes and all that stuff for anybody that's interested. So yeah, this comes in the same color as that. You can get them in, I think there's 4 colors between all the Xpac stuff. And I've already shown the Xpac bag, which is freaking awesome. I use that all the time. Depending on what I'm doing, mostly hauling water and stuff to the other guys. But that's it. So thank you for watching. Questions, comments, leave them below. And just look out for plenty more videos. And let me turn this one more time. And that is Shadow. Shadow, say hello. No? Alright. Room's a bit of a mess, so that's as far as I'm going at the moment. And she says have a good day, and you do have a good day, okay? Thank you for watching. Excuse me. I gotta blow my nose.